Jesus goes where others won't. The first thing when you see in verse 26, it says, then he sailed to the country of the Gerasenes, which is opposite Galilee. This country, if you look back in Scripture and you go back the last time that you and I were together in this series, you'll recognize that Jesus, he was teaching a crowd of people. He got into a boat and he told his disciples precisely where he wanted them to go. And it was right here. We're going to go across the lake. We're going to go to this location. You'll recognize at that point he sat in the back of the boat, laid down, and fell asleep. It's at that part that the storm began to build. The waves were so big, the wind was so strong that it began filling this boat. The disciples began to panic because the waves were crashing over, and they woke him and said, do you not care that we're about to perish? Well, first of all, we recognize Jesus stood up. He calmed the waves, he calmed the wind, and then he told his disciples, you've got to have faith in me. It is after that whole story that we run around here on the shore, the other shore of this Sea of Galilee, in this place, the country of the Gerasenes. It's as if God had set his face toward this moment from the very first part of the story. God was teaching the people, and he told them, we're going here to this location. The storm arises. It feels as though they're going to sink. Death is imminent, but all of this is part of God's plan. We're going here now. We're going to make landfall, and we're going to do something. God has set his face on this story from the beginning, and he sailed to this land of the Gerasenes, which, by the way, they are mostly a Roman Greek-influenced area, what we would call Gentile. They're not part of the Jewish nation. They're not part of the Jewish culture. They would be, perhaps a term, completely lost from that. They don't honor or follow God in any way, but that is where Jesus put them. He put himself and his disciples on a collision course with this whole thing. It really leads to the first point that you and I need to take notice of in this text. And you can write it down. Jesus goes where others won't. From the very beginning, he has set this whole story in motion.